Hello everyone, it's Donnie, and this is my latest installment of the epic HAED Diamond Painting Chronicles. This is chapter 4, part 9, and I'm doing my fairy bubbles. This first part is a really bad angle for me, but I'm still working on trying to find the best angle since I'm working on my tilt table now. And as you can see, my hand is in the way. This will change when I'm done with this section that you see here. But for now, please bear with me while you look at my hand. The camera kept slipping. The tripod kept slipping as well, so that was quite fun to deal with. But this section that I've done here, I do this part and then the rest of page 1. It took a total of 6 hours, 45 minutes, and 44 seconds, which brings my grand total for page 1, because I do complete the first page, of 32 hours, 18 minutes, and 4 seconds. Now, I know people have been asking why I haven't been working on this, and they really want to see me working on it and this and that. Well, there's been a lot going on, and I have a lot of other things that prioritize above this. And after this video is done, I will not be working on my HAED for a while because I do need to get Christmas presents done. And I have at least 5 to do, and they're really large, and I really would like to get them out for Christmas. With that being said, I have a little tag that I'm going to try and answer all the questions. It's just a 15 random question tag, 15 questions. And I'm going to try and answer all of them and hopefully get this done before Teslin wants to go to bed. So number 1, what's a nickname only your family calls you? Well, my family doesn't call me anything outside of what everybody calls me. Donnie is my nickname. My real name is Donetta. And the only time that was ever used during my life was when I was in trouble. So I don't go by Donetta. And I do sign, legal documents, this and that, by that name, but I go by Donnie. That is my nickname, and that is what I prefer to go by. Number 2, what's a weird habit of yours? I wouldn't really say I have any weird habits. I'm a creature of non-habit. I mean, I have a very addictive personality, but I don't have any weird habits. I've tried to train myself out of doing things that aren't socially appropriate, this and that, as I've gotten older, and I can't think of anything weird that I have a habit of doing. So I'm going to say nothing for the answer on that one. Number 3, do you have any weird phobias? Again, I don't have anything strange that I'm afraid of. I mean, spiders, but that's not really strange or weird. Bugs, not in particular, mainly spiders. Spiders are a pretty big phobia for me. So let's say number 4, what's a song you secretly love to blast and belt out when you're alone? Well, when I was single and had my 2 girls, every morning I would play It's a Beautiful Life by Ace of Base, and I would blast it in the morning to wake everybody up, and I would sing and dance to it and just bug the girls to get them out of bed. And that was just the indicator that it was time to wake up. And Number 5, what's one of your biggest pet peeves? My biggest pet peeve is hair. Just straggling hairs that are no longer connected to your head, that are just laying on my arm or my leg or my clothes. I am constantly picking hair off of my clothes because Tesla's hair is getting pretty long, and I do her hair every day. And when I brush it, of course, it gets on me. And so I'm picking hair off. And I won't hold the dog because I don't want dog hair getting on me. Mainly because when the dog hair gets on me, I can't. This is, when I was crocheting or whatnot, it would get into my crochet, and I didn't want dog hair, cat hair, or human hair in my yarn. So, but it's just annoyed me. It just annoys me so bad when I have a hair just hanging on my arm and I can't see it or I can't find it. I was walking through the store tonight and there was one on my leg somewhere, and I could feel it just tickling my leg, and I could not see it. I was walking around the store lifting my leg up trying to find this hair. I looked pretty ridiculous, but it eventually fell off. Okay. So, number 6, what's one of your nervous habits? Saying that would be probably a nervous habit of mine. Playing with my tongue ring. That's about it. I don't bite my nails. I don't shake my leg. I don't do anything like that. This is kind of boring, huh? I'm really boring. Let's see. Number 7, what side of your bed do you sleep on? Well, if you're standing at the foot of the bed, I sleep on the left side. And I don't know, that's just been my preference. Now here's the end of that section, and you can see what it looks like face up. Sorry, I wasn't even paying attention to the video. But that was the end of that section, and now I'm almost to the perfect angle. This first part here of this section was before I got the better view. Okay, number 8. What was your first stuffed animal and its name? I never was a stuffed animal person. I've always been a blanket person, and I've always had some kind of blanket, even to this day, that I cuddle with. And my first blanket was called a night-night. My night-night. And then as I got a little bit older, I called it my softie. And it was my softie all the way up until it disintegrated. And now I just have a tiny little strip of it left in my little keepsake box. I had it up into my adulthood. I even had it after my first husband. So I had it a really long time. Okay, what's drink you always order at Starbucks? I don't order from Starbucks, so I wouldn't know. I don't even know their sizes. It's confusing to me when I go there to order anything, but it's something to do with caramel and mocha. But I get drinks at a place called Dutch Bros, which is in the Pacific Northwest, and I get a caramelizer. Okay, so what's the beauty rule you preach but never actually practice? I don't wear makeup. I don't. Only thing I would preach is to use moisturizer, and I do practice that. So I'm not a beauty connoisseur. I'm probably going to finish this tag before this video is over. I'm on number 11. Which way do you face in the shower? I face outward. I do not face the water. I just have this thing about water in my face and soap dripping down into my face, so I turn the other direction. Number 12, do you have any weird body skills? No, I can roll my tongue, but I can do those 3D postcard picture type things where you kind of cross your eyes and you can see it in 3D. I can do that, but nothing really strange that my body can do. I'm really flexible, but nothing weird. What's your favorite comfort food? Food that's bad, but you love to eat it anyway. Everything. Anything. We love to get blizzards every 1 or 2 weeks, once a week or two. And I've been doing really good. We haven't had one in a while, but I've been losing weight lately, so I'm not going to complain that we haven't gotten one. Even though I love them so much. I like to get the Heath Blizzard. Sounds so good, but they're closed already. Darn. Number 14. What's a phrase or exclamation you always say? Butt hurt. That's something my husband hates when I say butt hurt. But I don't use it very often because I know it makes him mad. I'll say when I'm upset, you're pissing me off. But I've had to stop saying that because Tesla started telling me that I'm pissing her off. So I don't say that anymore. Oh well. That's another one. Or say lovey. Yeah, that's my favorite. So say lovey. But I don't use it very often. And it says something you always use or say. I don't. Not very much anymore, but those are ones I would say. Okay, time to sleep. What are you actually wearing? A pair of underwear. That's it. That is all I'm going to say about that. So the tag is done. Next time I'm going to do a little bit more research when I look for a tag. I've got a couple websites I have bookmarked, but some of them, they were like 50 questions, and this video is only 26 minutes long, and I figured, considering how long the first tag went that I did, it was 25 questions. It took me like 3 videos to finish it. So, but this one wasn't really in depth. It wasn't really personal. I mean, except for maybe that last question. But no, I have several videos I want to do. I've been really not doing many videos lately. Because I did a bunch in one day, and then it took me a few days to get them edited and posted. And this one will go up tonight. Well, it'll be tomorrow. It'll be after midnight by the time it goes up, so it'll be up on the 5th. And then I did some shopping, and I wanted to show you the things I got, some things I want to try. And I have several diamond painting packages that came over the last week that I need to show you. I don't have them opened because, as you know, I like to open them on camera. So I'm not sure which ones are from where. So I want to do all of the ones from Huracan in one video, and I could probably figure it out, but it's just now starting to get to the point where I can start doing videos again, because the things that I needed to do before I did other things, I finally got out of the way. So now I can get back to doing my videos again, and hopefully I can get caught up, because every time I open a new package, I have to organize all the drills. I've got to put them into the Ziploc baggies, put them in little baggies inside the Ziploc baggie, put them away, and that takes so much time when it's a larger painting. But when they come from Huacan, it's easy because they're already in baggies. It's these other companies where I have to open every single little package and put them in a baggie. I come across the oily drills and then I have to wash them. So it's just taking a long time to get my processes done, that I just have to do one step at a time, and I have to do one thing before I do the other. And it's so stressful on me to have that need to do that. So I don't know. It is. It's been quite stressful trying to get everything organized in my head as to how I'm going to do one thing when I have all this other stuff in front of me. So that's where I've been lately. And then with my sinuses just exploding, I haven't felt like doing anything, especially doing videos, because it's just, my head is just felt like it's been compressed. It's not like any kind of headache I've ever had before, because I've never really had sinus headaches, so I didn't know that that's what they were until my husband, informed me about it, because he is a longtime allergy sufferer, and he's got every allergy in the book. He's allergic to everything in the book. So he was able to tell me what I should do, and I just took a couple Excedrin. That's what he wanted me to do. He told me it was a sinus headache, and that was the best thing, and it helped him. So I did that, and so when I'm starting to feel one coming on, I'll just take some Excedrin and I'll feel better. But I've also been going to bed at a decent time, and that's normally when I would get things done, is after Teslin would go to bed, but I've been going to bed at the same time she has, so I haven't been able to get all the stuff that I would do after she's in bed done, because then I'd wake up in the morning several hours before she normally would wake up. When I wake up, my cat starts meowing because she knows I'm awake, and she wakes up Teslin. So then Teslin's up when I'm up, and then she's cranky because she hasn't gotten her full 10 to 12 hours of sleep, because I can get away with 7 and be fine. But my 5-year-old needs more than just 7 hours of sleep. She is very unruly if she doesn't get it. And it's just so hard to believe that next month she starts kindergarten. It's just so crazy to think that my little 1.5-pound baby is alive and well and starting kindergarten. She's going to be in school with all the other regular kids. She's not going to be any kind of special classes. I'm a little concerned because she only goes to school right now for 3 hours a day, 4 days a week. And when my older two were in school, kindergarten was only half day. But as of a couple of years ago, they changed it here in Oregon to where kindergarten is full day now. So, I'm going to have a lot of time to myself, but I'm really worried about her being in school for 6-7 hours, whatever school is. 9 to 3, 2? Well, that's like 5 hours. Maybe 6, I don't know. I couldn't imagine it being 3 o'clock on for grade school, but I don't know. I haven't gotten anything in the mail telling me anything about when it starts or anything, so I don't know. I need to get a hold of the school to find out, because I'm so out of the loop since my oldest two haven't been in school since 2012. That's when Stephanie graduated high school. So it's been 6 years. Yeah, 6 years since I've had a kid in school. And things have changed a lot. Well, mainly because that was their senior year in high school. And I haven't had a kindergartner since for it's been 18 years. Yeah, because Stephanie is 18 years older than Tessa, and Ayla is 20 years older. So, yeah, it's been quite a long time since I've had a grade schooler. And I found out because my kids had issues with getting lice, head lice. And I found out that they don't send your kids home anymore if they have head lice. So kids could be running around the school just spreading it to other kids, and it's okay. It's okay. You don't, because they don't consider it a communicable disease anymore. Yeah, so I don't know what to think about that, because I don't want to go through that again. Teslin hasn't had it at all in her life, and her head is so sensitive. If she were to get it, it would be torture for her and for me. I remember that, and I don't ever want to do it again. I got it once when I was in 4th grade, and they cut my hair short when I got it. I remember, it was horrible. And my kids, it was so hard getting rid of it because it kept getting spread back and forth from their cousin, other kids at school, the kids I took care of because I had an in-home daycare at the time. Oh, your head, everybody's probably scratching their head now, because that's always what happens when a head lice is talked about. So, my husband has tomorrow off as well. He had today off, but we went into town. I finished this painting up, this page today. I spent a good, I'd say 5 hours on it today, and I did 2 hours last night. And then we went into town and ran some errands, went to Hobby Lobby, and we got some dinner. Then came home, watched my grandson for a couple hours, but he fell asleep. And I've been trying to edit this. I've been editing this video all night. It's because it took hours just for it to load into the editing program because of how many parts there were to it. And you're going to get to see the hours and hours and hours it took to make this video in a matter of 26 minutes. It's pretty amazing. But then I'm probably going to go to bed after I get this done, get up in the morning and make some videos. I do need to answer Facebook posts, and I think there's still some YouTube stuff I haven't been able to get to yet. I'll do that first thing, and then I'll do the videos. Because that's what I used to, when I had actually a basic schedule as to what I was doing when. I would do the reply to comments first thing in the morning, and then do videos. And now that I've got things basically set up again, I can get back to doing it. So I was actually getting ready to kit up my first Christmas present that I wanted to start, but it got in the way where I need to put away my old drills first, and I started doing that because all my containers are filled up with old projects that are already done. So I'll get that done first, and then answer questions and do videos. So yeah, that's my agenda for tomorrow. And tomorrow is Sunday, so I don't have any Amazon packages coming, and the mail doesn't run, so I'm not going to get more behind on that. Monday might be a different story, but we'll take it one day at a time. And now we're coming up to the very end, the last few drills that I've got to place here. So I'm going to cut this off, and you will see at the end a picture of page 1 completely done. So I hope you like this video. I know a lot of you don't like the fast forward stuff, but it's the only way I can get you involved in the entire process, because it's going to take probably 1,000 hours for me to do. So please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell so you can be notified when I do another video. And until next one, have fun diamond painting, and I'll see you later. Bye guys.